What's up?
Hey, what's happening? What's going on, Senders? We got a special guest here in the house tonight. Welcome back to another segment podcast. Mr. Joe Yates, how are you, buddy? How's the week going?
I'm doing great. Glad to be on again. Glad to be helping out.
Yeah, producer Joey, man, Uncaged MTV taking this show to the next level. What do you think we got for the folks that are tuning in? We have all of the Trail Dogs backstage on the show tonight. The Trail Dogs are here. What do you think about the Trail Dogs there, Joey?
Oh, they're my favorite group.
Yeah.
I remember when we were riding this week, we were talking about them when we were climbing ambulance. I said, do you remember what I said?
You said, we need a trail dog?
Yeah, I said, when we're climbing this trail, we need the trail dogs behind us.
Yeah. Was that when we were on the e-bikes or we were
when we were climbing on the analog bikes? I was like, oh man, this climb's only good with the trail dogs behind you.
I know. They're so fun. Because last time we climbed that was during the Big Bear races, right? And they were cracking us up, man.
Yeah. Non-stop laugh. They're climbing.
So fun. They made the races so much fun. Speaking of, this last weekend was awesome. Folks, we are putting a new video in the can that's going to be really fun. Joey and I were able to take out some analog bikes and measure them up against e-bikes. Same exact course, same time limit, measuring the same type of thing. You guys probably be surprised at the results there. So that one's in the can. And then also coming out here, we have the Aliso ride, Joey. I'm just finishing the final touches on that one.
Oh, nice. That was a good day.
That was a good day. Good stuff.
A lot of climbing.
Man, for those of you out there who've done the Aliso trails, that when we crossed over to the Laguna side and rode TNA, and then we had to come back and go back up. What was it? It was
is that waterfalls? Stair steps.
Yeah. That was gnarly. That was long. That was a long one. But yeah, we did it. So that one's editing. That'll be released on Tuesday of next week. So that's going to be good.
Nice.
All right, guys. Without further ado, I'm going to say what's up to some of the folks here. Timothy Haley is in the house. What's up, Timothy Haley? What's going on? We got Mike Savicki. Let's get this party started. MTV Octo Dad, Marty Richards. What's going on, dude? Great to see you. He says, what's up, dogs? If you guys can hear him backstage. What's up, dogs? Debbie Crow, good evening, all. MTB Rad Dad is in the house. What is up? Straight Line MTB says, what up, amigo? What up, amigo? MTB Raging. Craig is in the house. All right, this is going to be one of those interactive podcasts because, man, when we get these guys up, it's going to be awesome. What's up, amigos? What's up, amigos? All right, guys. Who do you want to bring out from the Trail Dogs? You guys go ahead and type that in because we do have all of them. And that was actually one of the questions that we had is how many Trail Dogs are there? Bobby is in the house. What's up, Bobby? We are going to bring these boys up, and then you guys can ask questions because people are asking how many Trail Dogs are there and who does what? Who does the editing? Who does the videos? Who's in charge of what? So we got Mark is in the house.
We got one. We got a vote already, Mark.
All right. Call it as it is. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out from backstage, we have Isaiah and Nate. What up, boys? What's up, Isaiah and Nate? By popular demand, you guys were the very first ones called upon by the audience. What's going on, you guys? Good to see you. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Absolutely. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got here in time and we made it work.
Nice. I hear you tried to break the camera.
I successfully broke it.
Did his best.
Oh, you successfully. Guys, speaking of break and healing from a break, MTB Munchkin King has jumped on the cast tonight. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
What up, bro?
So, what kind of camera was it and what happened?
It was just technical difficulties. It's a Sony A7 III.
Oh.
And I was hooking it up. I installed the driver earlier, and it was working. It was working when I was doing it, and then somebody in this garage right here was messing around with it. I won't name names, but he definitely ruined it. So
yep. I pushed the menu button and everything disappeared. And in all fairness, I was trying to hook up this little guy, this new little mic I got.
Oh, look at
So-
Rode mic.
Rode mic. Yep.
Dang.
So I was trying to
Dang.
hook that one up, and then in doing that, I unhooked everything else. So
Oh man.
Mission accomplished.
mission accomplished.
Good job, Isaiah.
Thank
Sorry, Nate, if that's your equipment. I'm sorry about that.
It happens.
So folks out there are asking, how many trail dogs are there? We have all of you guys in the house tonight on the podcast, which is awesome. And Adam Monk is saying, how are all the trail dogs so good looking? That's the first
Optic
question.
glasses.
There you go.
That's what it is.
There you go.
Dude, those are those new monoliths. Those are sick.
Yeah.
So Nate, we'll ask you
There,
because I know
Yeah, there you go.
Nate was one of the creators. Oh, look at Joey Yates has them on too. Everyone's got the monoliths. Nate, you were one of the founding fathers, so to speak, of the Trail
And I'm the
Dogs.
oldest in the group, so that just makes sense.
And congratulations, as well, because you have one in the oven, correct?
What was that?
Sorry.
You
what
have
was
one in the oven?
that?
Or you both have one in the oven.
Yeah. Yeah, we
that's
both have
right
ones in
here.
the ovens.
Yeah. My third kid and
My
your
second.
second kid. Exciting times.
Congratulations.
Less free time.
Scary times.
Gonna be rad. Gonna be
Yes.
rad.
Yes.
Good.
Both of them. Do you guys know are they both girls that are in the oven?
No,
I'm having a boy.
I'm having a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's exciting too.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
super excited though.
Mhm.
That is cool. Well, congratulations to you guys. That's really cool. Being a dad and a mountain biker and everything, that just all of that is so fun to share the outdoors. I know you guys were just in Mammoth not too long ago. A lot of
Yeah.
that looked awesome.
So rad.
We'll get into that definitely. But
Yeah.
Nate, tell the folks a bit about how the idea of the Trail Dogs came about.
Well, it all started up at a camp and Aaron's cabin up in Big Bear, and I brought my old hardtail Diamondback up there, and he had a beach cruiser in the garage, and we decided to go hit some trails right up there behind his cabin, and just decided to get into it. And as far as the Trail Dogs, the name, we were biking with my dog all the time, River, my husky German Shepherd mix. And it was like, we're all the Trail Dogs. We're all riding together, and eventually it was just all the dudes riding together. So that was it, Trail Dogs. And the name stuck too. So
That is cool. And originally it was you and Aaron, right?
yeah,
And then it started to grow. So how many Trail Dogs do you guys have currently?
we have 5.
5 Trail
Yeah.
Dogs. So that answers the question out there for all those folks that are asking, how many Trail Dogs are there? So the gentleman sitting next to you, Mr. Isaiah, when did Isaiah enter into the squad?
Tell me about it.
I was third in the squad.
Nice.
I actually broke my leg in 2018, and it was honestly a way to get back into biking, or a way to get back into walking, because it's a low impact sport. Later found out has a lot of impacts, but
Depends who you are.
yeah, depends who you are. For me, there's a lot of impacts of the ground, but I started biking, and then my brother and I were buying and selling bikes until I got the bike I have now. And now I'm having I was having fun then, but now I'm just having a lot more fun getting on the trails more. And now my leg is fully healed, and so are all the rest of my injuries.
That's great, man. I know. I was so stoked to see you back at the parking lot there out at Greer when you got that, your hand was ready to go. That was good. I got one of the first rides with you back, so felt like a special day that day. Got a few more people that are jumping in. Holy cow! We got Scotty from Versus Tires out here.
Hey.
What's up? Scotty says, "Love the dogs, fun people." MTB Rad Dad is also saying, "Is Curtis Ellis counted in there as one of the Trail Dogs?"
Curtis.
He
You.
honorary ride member. He does have a jersey with his last name, and one of the only ones outside of the 5. So you broke your leg in order to start walking. Yep.
He
Thanks,
used
Edwin.
reverse psychology on his own body.
Go backstage. No, so he's one of the only ones with a Trail Dogs jersey that has the last name on it. So he's more of like he's part of the pack.
I love it. And your guys' pack is huge. You brought me into the pack early on when I was first learning how to ride. That was extra special for somebody like me who didn't have any friends in the sport, was just coming in, and you guys took me under your wing right away. That made me feel very included, which was awesome. Transcend MTB also helps out with that. But you guys really put together, I mean, God, going back to the month of April, you guys really put together a ton of great group rides. That was insane.
That
Whose
was a lot. That was a
whose-
lot.
Whose idea was that? And tell the folks who weren't at any of those rides, which is hard to believe anybody on the line here maybe wasn't at one of those, but just tell them what the impact was every weekend.
So, two things. The first question was whose idea was it? We actually have Trail Dogs meetings, so we talked about it there and formed the idea of, hey, let's do a group ride a month and everything like that. And we did giveaways. I think every week, once a week at least.
Yeah.
I think we had 5 giveaways in all, but it was Easter egg hunts.
Yes.
You had to go on the trail, find it, and then you got a free pair of glasses from Spy Optic. They were awesome. They sent us over 5 pairs of glasses to put in there. We had a bunch of other people. You put your stuff in there too. We had Transcend and everything, but the impact was incredible.
Yeah.
It ranged anywhere from, I think our smallest one was 45 people.
Holy
And our
cow.
biggest one was over 100.
Dang. That was incredible. And I'm looking down the line here. MTB Raging, Debbie Crow, ObiWan, Toady, Versus Tires, Adam Mock. I mean, there were so many people at these rides, and the grand finale was at Sky Park.
Absolutely.
And did you guys like buy out the whole mountain? Or what?
So yeah, we worked, or Sky Park worked awesome with us. They were giving us a spot in Sky Park in that time, and we were able to have a tent and a flag and everything wherever we wanted. And they gave discounts to anybody who signed up through us. So they were an awesome help through that. And honestly, like a lot of the people that were riding with us made up probably like 70% of the park that day.
Yeah, that was such an incredible day. Debbie Crow was saying that April group ride at Sky Park was how I actually met most of you.
Yeah.
And that day was special for her because it was her birthday.
Her
We were all
birthday.
riding up to her, happy birthday. That was great. All right, guys. Well, that's 2 of the Trail Dogs. Let's bring a few more on and join this party. Go ahead and type it in. If you know some of the other Trail Dogs that are backstage, go ahead and give it a guess. I'm actually looking at them right now on my screen. we got some good stuff. Timothy Haley says those rides sound amazing. I can't wait to try and make one in the future. Timothy Haley is a newer-ish rider that he's got surgery coming up, but once he comes back from that surgery, he is going to be.
Is that his bike, the Spectral? That's pretty rad.
Yeah. Okay. Look at this. Trail Dogs say bring. They say
We're
Isaiah
here.
and Nate. Isaiah and Nate are already there. So MTB Octodad says Nate. We are going to go with. Let's do this. Let's go backwards here because we got the guys ready to go there. Let's bring on one of the latest ones.
Love that color.
This is Ed Winning.
What's
up,
Hey! What's up, guys?
Hello.
So Edwin, man,
Yeah.
Edwin's one of the latest additions to the Trail Dogs group, and just I've ridden with you a handful of times. Always so fun, always so inclusive out there. How did you get into the group with these guys?
Just I guess by chance. I guess it was meant to happen. But I had started riding last year April, and then one of my first couple times at Hold of Crooks, which was my local trails, I was just trying it out. I met Austin and Aaron. Hey guys, work out.
They're pumping it up.
Yeah, they're pumping it up.
What?
I just met Aaron by chance, and we hit it off.
Nice.
With Austin. So they kind of gave me some. We rode back up to the tree, and they gave me some confidence, and I followed them back, and we just hit it off from that point on. And then I just was trying to be a part of everything, and they made me feel that way.
That's really cool. So you actually met them out on the trails, riding at Holda. And were you were like just new to the sport, just starting out?
Yeah. I moved to California about 3 years ago. I've always wanted to get into mountain biking, but for whatever reason, it took me a while. But then I finally decided to just jump in, and then it kind of just happened out around the same time. And it was good just because, you know, the guys are all more advanced than me, but they just helped me progress that much more.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely one of those things when you're riding amongst riders that are talented, you're gonna glean from it. You know, you're gonna learn from those guys, and they're a great squad for sure, for sure. And you're not the only one, right? Didn't your fiance, your fiance right there? You got her into mountain biking too, so the stoke continues on.
Oh yes, she's actually better than me right now.
That's awesome.
She's like sending at Sam Hill Trail every weekend. I can't stop her. Yeah.
Dang. Martha's she's shredding. That is
no, all the trail ladies shred, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So wait, now I know a lot of the wives and the fiancés of the trail dogs have bikes now. Is there going to be a spinoff from the trail dogs? I know that there's a trail pups for the kids potentially, but yeah, I mean some of these girls are just ripping. I saw videos of Austin's wife with some of the local riders out at Greer, you know, constantly going out there. Is there any
Chelsea and
plans
Jen
for
are
that?
killing it.
I know, so good.
So we have some stuff in the making. Well, in the planning of the making for that. We have a lot of stuff in planning, but it's just honestly over the last few months, it's been a little hectic in our like own work lives. But now that we're back riding, I think it's pushing towards the plans of getting the women on the bikes and stuff.
That's great. That's awesome. And they all got stoked out with some awesome bikes because between the last show and this one, I remember seeing pictures and text messages of the girls getting bikes, you know, stump jumpers and just all kinds of cool gear. And then to see them on Instagram, like sending the steps and gaps now, it's very, very cool. Very cool.
Chesley got a better bike than me, but
most people do, buddy. Most people do, but don't worry.
Yeah.
These girls are competitive. They're competitive. All right. ObiWan Toady says, Edwin, what's up, homie?
Hey, dude. I don't think I've met ObiWan Toady, have I? I'm not sure yet.
I don't know.
I'm not you.
I don't know. You guys, when you guys show up to a group ride, it is gobs of people. So
Nate, you're supposed to know who I know.
Yeah. What? You're supposed to know who he knows.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Debbie is saying, ladies group ride, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so look at that, man. The girls are taking over the podcast and they're not even on screen. But shout out to all the Trail Dogs wives. All of them are also so supportive. You know, they're always like looking out for everybody and they're always, you know, participating and making sure that everyone feels included as well. So that's extra special. And seeing you guys out there all the time having a great time is always fun. And here we go. Check this one out right here. Brianna Thompson says, I'm down for a ladies ride too. Just give me a few more months. She's got one in the oven, but as soon as that one is, she's ready to go. All right, guys. So Simple Joy is in the house. Says, yeah, I did. There you go. This is great. All right. Bringing out the two final trail dogs out for you guys. Going to bring those out here. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching them on the screen and they're cracking me up. They're cracking me up down there. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin and Aaron.
Is that what we're doing now?
They had plenty of time to think about this.
This is great.
Good thing you let them relax.
Yeah. We both
18
is
It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
I went out to lunch. It was great.
What's up, boys?
You need a napkin, dude?
Is it Thursday or is it Friday?
It's Friday Eve. Friday Eve.
Oh,
Desert Rat. Desert Rat.
Yeah, to be comfortable.
Yeah, you know, honestly, every time I do this, which is so often, it's just so often that we love to be as comfortable as we can be. You know?
We actually are always just like hanging out in our bed together. So
That's actually what we do. If we're not riding, we're hanging out in the bed.
Right? And Rad Death says, I was thinking the same, Luis.
I like to give it a show, guys.
Yeah, Bomber Crew. I see Bomber Crew in the house
Yeah.
as well. Bomber Crew, what's up, guys? Good to see you on here. Everyone is snuggling up over there.
Snuggled.
Get out of here. Stop
Edwin's
that.
like-
Stop it. Everyone's like, where's my cuddle buddy?
Don't know what to do with my hands.
And then you look like you're against the green screen.
Oh,
That's
it's a white screen.
nice.
Oh, it's a white
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So this is the entire Trail Dogs crew. For people that are always asking, like, how many Trail Dogs are there? There they are, right there. There are 5 of them. And then the other questions that come into this is, who does what for the group? Does somebody? How do you guys
We're all in the
assign?
same house, Adam.
Yeah, how does this work? Trail Dog sleepover,
Summer
Adam Mock.
party.
We're all in
Dude.
different parts of the bed. Sorry.
It's a big bed.
DM us the address. We'll all be over.
Yeah, it's the same place the jump jam's going on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Trail Dogs kids.
Eddie Bernstein says that Trail
yeah,
Club
yeah,
kids
yeah.
are in the
Real.
house
We're
yelling at the
real.
screens for their data.
So,
Stoke is real.
We
That's cute.
actually, to answer your that previous question about who does what, it's a lot of mixed. We all post. We all have our own days, and we all switch days randomly. We all have our own different things. Aaron, Nate, do YouTube mainly, right?
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
done anything for YouTube in a while.
In a while. But and then Austin and I have used our phones and other means to post a YouTube video or two. And other than that, myself and Edwin reach out to potential sponsors or partners about just anything they can do for our group rides or anything they can do for the people that follow us. Like we have a lot of just discounts for people that we're able to give out because of what he helps me with. So
More so Isaiah recently than me.
Yeah.
He's doing awesome.
Yeah, but you guys have a good team. I like how you set it up. And one of the things that I love about you guys is Isaiah, you and I were on a ride and we were talking about certain companies and who would be cool to be sponsored by, who should we support in the area, how can we help other people. And you were saying, like, if you as a group get a discount, but it is not offered to the pack, you guys, that's a big indicator that you're not going to work with that particular company, because part of the thing is you guys want to be able to also extend discounts out to everybody, which I love that. I love that.
And we all talk about the potential sponsors because we just want to grow the community a lot. And when it comes to like, hey, we'll give you guys this, but you guys can't let anybody else use it. It's like, well, that's not growing the community. So what are we doing with this? Like, is 10% worth like all this stuff for just us getting that percentage off?
Yeah.
And our biggest thing is like, we're not making YouTube videos for money. We're not doing Instagram for money. So we're essentially just like, how can we help people that ride? I think what it's grown to be. I mean, I don't think any of us had an idea that we'd be doing any of this other than posting.
Absolutely not.
Especially
Yeah. It's been a huge.
It's that Austin and Aaron charm.
Yeah, dude. It's been like a huge community booster in just like being able to talk with everybody, relate to everybody who's out on the trails, and like just see where kind of everybody's at. And that's, I think, where our group ride mentality has kind of come from, is just like we love interaction with people and running into people like we did with Edwin, you know? And it's just like a super fun, super awesome environment to do that with. And mountain bikers are awesome people, you know, most of the time.
and skipping over that comment on the bottom.
Great comment.
I don't know.
Coming in here from Edwin Granados, I hear Edwin is the fastest.
Yeah.
He's so
At least only
fast.
Edwin said
I don't
that.
want to. I'm not. I can't confirm that.
You
I can't
can
confirm that. Sorry.
Humbleness.
Yeah.
Humbleness. MTB Raging says, pretty sure I've ridden with all of you.
Vail camp out,
But
dude.
after the
Yeah,
shenanigans, I
that'd be
think I need to
awesome.
party with you now. Vail camp out.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I'll
got
put
people
it there.
going for Vail
Yeah.
camp outs.
Yeah, start
Look at
taking
this,
We'll
MTB
do a
Rad
night
Dad,
ride.
Vail
Rad
camp
Dad,
out.
let's
We'll do a night
Timothy
ride.
Haley, Vail
We actually
camp
did that
out.
last time we camped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell Vail.
Yeah.
We set out like
Don't tell Vail. Do
We
tell
set
us.
out like
Do you have
lights.
history at Velocity there?
Yeah.
It's
well,
the task
yeah.
go at hand.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be such a deity, bro.
Oh, dude. Stop.
Adam Mock, fellow deity writer there, Edwin. Look at that.
Yeah,
Loving your
buddy.
shirt. Low Risk
Deity's
Productions says, everyone going to be at tomorrow's ride. Perfect segue for the plug, you guys. Today is Thursday.
Yeah.
And what's
Absolutely.
happening
Friday Eve.
tomorrow?
Yeah, Friday Junior.
Friday Junior.
Yeah,
Friday
Little
Junior.
Friday.
little mini Friday.
Yeah, Lil
We
Friday.
still love him. We still
Friday
love him.
Eve.
Still love
Friday
them.
Nobody loves them.
Eve.
Oh gosh.
So happening tomorrow, Trail Dogs Jump Jam, which actually Aaron's putting this one on mainly.
Nice.
I'll pass
Yeah,
you the
I'll
mic.
talk about it. So the Jump Jam tomorrow, if you guys don't have the address but you want to come, it is beginner to intermediate-ish. Maybe you could make it advanced if you double some stuff, but beginner, intermediate-ish. But
It's
starts
whatever you
at
feel.
6. Yeah, whatever you feel.
Whatever you want to make it.
Whatever you want to make it. Jump Jam tomorrow. Woo!
It's going
so
down.
it's going to be at 6 p.m. So PM us on Instagram and we'll be able to give you the address. We're not trying to put it out there just because it's something we've been building and we don't want it torn down essentially. Or just like blast it on the internet. But everybody's welcome, all skill levels, kids, wives, dogs, as long as they're
Husbands.
Small.
small dogs.
That's
As long as Austin gets to wrestle him.
right.
Yeah, Austin's allergic to dogs actually.
Go figure, and our name's Trail Dogs, but I'm not allergic to these guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that because we all hang out in the bed. So
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. The microfiber, those bed sheets there.
So the Jump Jam is in San Bernardino-ish. So it's between like Colton and San Bernardino. If you know where, you can look up the Inland Center Mall, or you can just message us and we'll send you the exact address. But it's should be pretty fun. I think I'm the only one going to be there. I don't have confirmation if Isaiah, Edwin's not.
Maybe
I will
sorry.
also not be there.
Working nights
for the weekend. So
I will be there. I won't be jumping for the reason that I broke my foot. So.
Hey, what? You broke your foot?
I didn't know that.
Wow, that's just.
We didn't mean it when we said break a leg, dude.
Golly.
I have that flexibility too. See?
Wow, look at the hamstring flexibility there, Isaiah.
And it's Nate.
I bet you could walk.
That was Nate's foot.
He's like,
have a couple people asking questions here. Bomber Crew says, "What city is the Jump Jam in?"
San Bernardino.
He says San Bernardino. Right on. Kevin's asking you. Kevin is saying, "How is the foot?" By the way.
Still attached.
Yeah, he's got two of them still.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, I haven't grown the third one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Funny story is I actually got a call today.
Oh, get out of here! That's
so funny. But I actually got a call today telling me I have to go back and put a cast on for some reason, and then maybe be 6 weeks instead of 4.
No.
Whoa! So are they?
It's all that digging, dude.
Is the how did the doctor?
On the trail.
All that hiking.
Yeah, I think it was the hiking.
How did they know? There's a video right there.
Dude, they don't know. Dude, you talked about it.
I
don't even know. We're furious with that.
Watch that walking pole there. So for the folks that are listening to this on iTunes, if you get to the video part,
burns, dude.
there was a great video of Aaron on crutches going down the trail just now that just popped up.
Making
The
right
snow never
crutches
stops.
in clutch.
Yeah.
Crutch, dude.
Versus.
Not crutch on your
Check
plans.
it out, rocking the wear. Shout out Versus.
Yeah, Scotty.
Versus.
Scotty says the truth comes out. Versus
Yeah.
the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Right
So
there,
wait,
Versus tires.
how did the doctor's office call you? You had a cast on. You went to Mammoth. You came home. We know
They
that.
really just use that phone.
Oh, man.
Straight up. No,
It's like those dang car warranty phone calls, you know? Like,
we'd like to talk to you about your cast.
Your extended cast warranty.
Somebody picked up your cast on the side of the trail.
So, pretty much, I went in there. The doctor that I've been going to see, he apparently has a boss doctor that he decided to show it to, and he said, "Oh no, that guy needs a cast."
Oh no!
And so I'm supposed to be in a cast for 4 weeks. I'm about 3 weeks in now, so if I get it on Monday, I have it for a week, and so I think they're just saying, "Oh, for a week, that's not long enough, so just put it on for 6 weeks."
So
that would be.
Did you have a cast before?
I did have a cast. I cut it off.
You cut it off?
But because I didn't want it on anymore.
But
No, I wanted to go swim. We were in Mammoth, and there was this super cool swimming spot, and I did not want to miss it. So I cut my cast off to go swimming because I don't know how that works. It was a team effort.
It was a team
And
effort.
I was debating it until I actually got my cast wet, and I said, for sure, tomorrow I'm going to get this off.
Guys, if your friend ever asks you to help him take his cast off, just
Don't do it.
immediately walk away.
Immediately give him
And
the
that person needs
sketchiest
to not
life
be your
that you
friend
can.
anymore because that's
He gave
not a
me
nice
like
thing.
a bone saw, like an 18-inch bone saw
You know those
with a
camping,
broken lockout.
you know those
So when I was
camping,
cutting it, it was just like
those
coming back.
camping tree saws? That's what it was, like a foldable camping tree
Oh
saw.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
And then
giving
the
you my
smell.
grinder, guys.
Yeah.
And then
That's
the
how you know it's
smell.
good.
Good
Not
to
meant
smell.
for proximity.
I was pouring water on it as Austin was cutting the saw. I was pouring water. Austin was using the saw. Aaron was just holding his leg, hoping that it didn't do
Yeah, if
anything.
you guys want a video of us cutting the cast off, if that's something you're interested in.
Or if
So
you'd like
what-
to maybe cast it away,
Oh my
like
God.
the movie.
Oh.
and we can set the scene so people
Thanks.
realize
I
how
know.
sketchy this is. You guys are out in the middle of a camp trip in Mammoth when you decide to cut this off. So it's not like you have like all the tools readily available in the garage.
No,
So
we had
only
none of the
tell me what you
process,
guys
none
use.
of the tools or the process of how to get it off. We just went in there with knives blazing.
Yeah.
This is usually how we approach any situation.
Yeah, knives
It's
blazing.
true.
But in your defense, Aaron, I do realize that the original physician told you that you could either do a boot for like 3 weeks or a cast for 4, but boots were all sold out, right? So
Yeah,
you
they're
took
like,
the
we don't
cast
have
and-
any boots, so cast it is. I was like, well, I have that boot at home because I broke my foot like 5 years ago. I still have the boot, same bone or some bone around there.
Scotty,
Versus, yeah,
the
dude.
story is killing me.
Killing us.
Scotty can relate. He was casted up for longer than me, and kudos to him. He's still a sender.
Nice.
But yeah, so I was supposed to get it for 3 weeks, and then they said, well, we're out, and we want to bill you for something, so cast it is, and then so I put that on. Supposed to have it only for 4 weeks. Went back in, they said, okay, we'll put you in a boot after I cut it off, obviously. We'll put you in a boot, and you only need to come back in 6 weeks because that's just what we'll do. No real reason. And then I got a call saying, no, definitely you should we want to get more of your money. So I don't know.
Yeah. So that's where I'm confused. How did they
Me
know
too.
you took it
I
off?
don't know.
Did they
Go back
did
to
they
the-
watch
because
your
I had to get it
Instagram?
back on.
Did you go
I didn't
get?
have to call them. I didn't want to leave it off. I just didn't want to swim with it on.
So you wanted to go get a new
Oh
one
my
on?
gosh.
I didn't want to swim with it on, so I took it off. But yeah, so they knew because I called them, so I guess I tattled on myself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was trying to
didn't
figure
want
that
it
out.
just to be broken forever.
Yeah, Michael
Yeah,
Douglas made it
yeah.
to class early. So
Class,
we
dude.
welcome
Michael,
to the
this guy's
podcast,
got
Michael's
Michael.
crazy. He doesn't.
ObiWan Toady says, are the trail dog jumps dirt jumper friendly or aimed more at the big
Both.
bikes?
Both.
Austin, are they
actually,
dirt
Austin
jumpers?
just
Well, here's the thing.
You're gonna
with
jump
the dirt
way
jumpers.
faster on a dirt jumper than you think.
You go really fast, and I found that out last time I was out there. And I
So-
was like overshooting
every single
everything.
one.
I was like,
I put up a video on our story of him
Tripping
going
out.
down. I put like music to it. But if you take the music out and you just listen to the
Yeah.
original audio, it's me going, oh no,
yeah.
oh gosh, Austin.
That's the
Yeah.
noise he makes when he's jumping
well
anything.
clearing,
Right.
well clearing the jumps.
Yeah,
Every
the ones that he
jump-
was casing before.
Have you ever jumped a jump with Austin, on the trail? He's always like, "Gah! Gah!"
All my GoPro footage is like me holding my breath until I'm like on the landing. I'm like,
He sounds like if you've ever played Zelda, he sounds like Link.
That's so funny. Oh man. When you guys are gearing up the camera gear, you guys make sure Austin doesn't get the chin cam, right? He gets the chest cam.
Yeah,
all the noise.
Yeah, we're trying to move it lower, but it's just not getting good footage. It says the clips are too short.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. Mr. Cappu Coffee is on the line.
Love the cold brew, man.
Too funny.
Those guys are awesome.
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
Refined. I like it.
Loving it.
Kapu Coffee actually sent us. We did a road trip with SpokeX. Shout out SpokeX. We did a road trip with SpokeX, and Kapu Coffee actually gave us a bunch of coffee to bring with us on the actual trip, and it kept us awake and vibrant. And you know what? To be honest, I didn't have the day I crashed, so I'm not saying that's the reason, but
you ran out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a busy day.
It was 4 days of straight biking, so we drank a lot of coffee.
We did drink a lot of coffee.
You would have known not to scrub.
Oh,
I would have known. Touchy
subject. Just scrub over that one.
Scrub over that one. So yeah, I mean, Eric, what a great guy. And you guys left at what time did you guys leave in the morning? Was it like 2 a.m. to get to Mammoth, and then you were going from Mammoth to?
Yeah, so I met Hunter and the rest of the guy, or some of the guys up at SpokeX up in Temecula. And then we drove down, picked up Aaron, and we left at 2 a.m. Got there by, I forget, like almost or 9:30?
8:30.
Yeah, 8:30, 9:30. Got our tickets and just started riding right then.
Dang.
That was awesome. And you were there that day.
Yeah, I ran into you guys.
Yeah.
I had no idea you guys were sleep deprived. You guys were on that Kapu Coffee, man.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. I thought that Mark was going on the trip, so I called him up like, "Oh, hey, you're going on this trip," but it was the Mark from the shop. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I am going to Mammoth. That's awesome. Like we're going together." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's what I'm in." And then like we kept talking. Like the details were just a little off, and so we're like, "Wait, are you going with SpokeX?" He's like, "No, I'm just going up there."
Yeah.
It was like it was funny. It was like I was at work. It was like 10 o'clock at night or something. I was on the phone with him.
Yeah. Aaron's like, "So, dude, you going to the Mammoth trip?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, we're gonna go." And then you guys were heading off to Tahoe after, right? North Star, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And you're talking about
like,
that, and I'm
what
like,
do you mean?
no, I'm camping at June Lake afterwards. And then the stories kind of went, you.
As soon as we got there to Mammoth, as soon as we stopped riding, we drove another 3-4 hours to 3 hours to North Star.
Jeez.
Slept there, rode 2 days at North Star, then down to Santa Cruz.
Jeez.
Wow.
It was awesome. It was best
That-
I've been on.
And is it true, the stories that I hear, the actual breaking of your foot was on the very last run of the very last day at North Star?
It was the very last run for me.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was.
They did. They did
We
another
rode down
one.
the rest of the way.
I did ride down the rest of the way, but they actually rode, I think, another trail. So
You didn't
it
get to
was
ride
gonna
in
be the
the.
last one. I don't remember.
You didn't get to ride in the
Oh,
side by side.
It was you.
I thought you did.
Hey,
Oh,
guys,
no.
Hey, Jesse, I have it on good authority that you didn't crash.
Oh, that's right. He said he didn't
You
crash.
said you didn't
Yeah.
crash. You
That's
said
I will say
you just
this.
ran off your bike in the 40-foot jump
Full circle coming
and just
back.
ran
baby.
and then fell. You said you didn't crash.
If it just rips
I will
out,
say
it's
this.
really
I will say this. Never follow myself or Aaron's line
Yeah.
if you don't want to go down the sketchiest line you've ever been down.
Yeah, we aim for the
I
sketch.
definitely crashed because Isaiah was right in front of me taking his
I
lines.
think
and,
we all have.
he just makes some really last minute split decisions that kind of leaves you like 1 or 2 seconds right behind him, and then that's 1 or 2 seconds too late. So.
Austin's still in the business.
That's also not exclusive to
just like,
biking.
okay. And then I'm just like, I say
Aaron can't blame that all on me.
Yeah.
But guys, I will say this: if you hear Austin say follow his line, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
So
He doesn't even follow his line.
yeah. No.
Yeah, exactly. So you can follow your
That's
own
how
line.
you know it's good.
That's how you know.
Follow my rocks.
I followed Austin down ladders, and that was that good line choice. I was like, "Thank you, Austin. We're alive. We're alive."
Love
And I
ladders.
also I followed Aaron a few times.
Austin's actually a pretty good writer. It's just when he decides to like not be. It's like crashes are always just the worst.
They're like dumb mistakes, I think, a lot, but definitely a lot of progression since I think the last time when we talked about a year ago.
Yeah.
I think one of my aspirations from the last time was to be falling less. I think jumping more, and I've definitely done that.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
So
It's true.
I
think
think
we've all
moving in the
progressed.
right direction, but I think we've all moved in the right direction. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
it's just crazy to see like where all of us were a year ago, and then where we're all at today. It's amazing, you know.
So I will say
blessed,
this.
you know.
I will say for this though, the 2 times Aaron has broken his bones, the famous last words are like,
it's just me. Yeah.
it's either hey, follow my line, or this is how you scrub.
Is that really true?
Well, I've only crashed.
Haley, that was funny.
I've only broken 2 bones
This year.
Oh no, I did break some ribs.
But you broke your wrist. You broke your wrist right before the race and said, "Follow my line," and you crashed.
Both were on me for sure.
Yeah. No, both were
But
like.
also
hey,
both were
check
not
this out.
necessarily my fault. I'm okay.
I'm exempt.
Oh, another vote for the
Camp
Vail
out.
Camp Out.
Yeah.
Once it cools down.
Alright. We'll
This,
make it happen before
I hear Halloween there goes off.
Is that Austin? is that Austin with a Christmas beard?
Oh, that's me and my Santa
He
beard.
looks like Father Christmas.
Santa's Austin.
Yeah, so you better be
good
good
question.
because I'll be checking the list and checking it twice.
Jimmy-
Oh, I like this question.
Jimmy Rage is asking. Jimmy Rage 78 says, "What bike does everyone have, and how much
Good.
travel?" And since the last time we had you guys on the show, pretty much all of you have upgraded your bikes since then. So, yeah, let's start around the horn. Let's go with we'll go Isaiah, Nate, and then go wrap around all that way.
You say
No,
no.
I
So, no.
You're not going to tell him what bike you have?
I'm not. I haven't upgraded my bike. I still have the Common Sol Meta AM.
He added stickers. It's
I
okay.
still have the 27.5. I added stickers, which make me go faster, and
Right.
Versus tires.
And you got the Versus tires,
And I
yeah.
have Versus tires. I have a 170, 160, and I'm planning on upgrading soon. But I am torn between the Firebird and the Evil.
Oh, no. Dibs on the Firebird. So
Okay, I got the Insurgent.
And we can't have the same bike.
We can't have the same bike, which Aaron and Edwin do, but whatever. But yeah, that's what I have. 170, 160, Common Sol Meta AM.
Nice.
Me.
Nice.
You.
Nate got something shiny last time I was at
Oh,
Vail.
yeah.
I ran into Nate.
So, small intermission.
Brand new.
Oh,
brand
is he gonna go get it?
He's gonna go get it
Get
right
it,
now.
get it?
brand new Nomad.
Because we're at his
my
house.
brand. Eric was on
Okay,
here
hold on
earlier.
the camera. I broke it
Oh,
once.
wow.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay, here. All
I
the
see the
reference.
derailleur.
It's got wheels on it.
Oh.
This is a
Oh.
Trek Slash 9.8, and it's really nice. 170 travel with the Z in front.
Nice.
Listen to the hub. Ready?
Oh, is that some Spoke X action on that hub?
Nope,
Beautiful, beautiful.
it's not Spoke X. I'm sorry, Spoke X. It's still
Get on
stock.
the bike.
That is a beautiful bike.
So yeah, I was looking for a bigger bike that would actually fit me because I came from a double XL Jeffsy, which was actually kind of small for me. I'm 6'5".
He's
I
a
don't think
goodness,
I don't
what do you
think
a big
they can see
boy.
the top cap.
He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy.
Yeah. So when I was looking for a new bike, I went for fit first, and then I went for like cool features. The Trek Slash is longer than the Specialized Enduro, longer reach, shorter chainstay,
Cooler
length, so it's a little more poppy.
Agreed.
29er, all carbon, love it. Switching in the middle of the race season, I switched over to it, started placing really high, got a 3rd place. Woo! Podium finish on it, felt good.
Yeah.
Next.
No, that was
Edwin.
amazing.
Edwin. Wow, this is
Edwin.
There it
Well,
is.
wait,
Yeah.
before we go to Edwin, I just want to say when you switched over from the Jeffsy over to that Trek, you were placing like in the teens, and then you were working with MTB Smooth with Joey.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were really cutting time.
Coach.
Awesome.
Coach.
You got on that new bike, placed in the top 10, and then ended on a podium. I mean, that bike is treating you. You and that bike are doing good things.
So
MTBDH, Mr. Drew has the same bike. He loves it.
Yeah.
He outgrew his old bike. He outgrew his old bike in skill level.
I didn't grow anymore.
No, skill level.
The bike just got smaller. The bike just got smaller. It's right. He's right.
You gotta water your bikes. Make sure they grow with you.
Yeah.
In that video of you guys picking up that bike, you and Aaron cruised up to Santa Cruz. It was one of those things where you woke up again like at 2 a.m, took off. Bike,
we raced. We raced.
Oh, did you
And
race?
then that night we left.
We raced the night before.
Holy crap.
That night we left to go get it because I had been waiting for this bike, and it became available up in Santa Cruz, and it was like, oh, okay, we gotta go, and then we're gonna go ride the trails. It's gonna be so rad.
That's awesome.
And it was.
And it
I
was
was
rad.
sleeping most of that trip. Nate was a champ. I was like,
I had to get my bike, so I had to drive. I didn't want my truck to get wrecked either.
yeah.
Right.
He was literally, Aaron was like talking to me, and then he would just be like, you know, this, and then just fall asleep just like that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let him drive my truck.
Especially if the bike's in the back. So that if you guys want to catch that video, is that on the TrailDogs YouTube video of you picking that bike up?
Mm-hmm.
New Bike Day Stoke on the TrailDogs YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Check it
We
out.
have
That's a
two
good
of them. We
one.
have one of the whole trip that Nate made, and then I made like just Santa Cruz.
The trail, the flow trail vid. Both
Dang.
really rad.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And then Edwin comes along. He joins the squad, and I remember you getting. I think it was it Aaron's old bike?
Yeah. So I started out with a Canyon Spectral, and I just wanted something new and shiny, or the grass is greener type of thing. So I went with Aaron's Evil the Calling, and
Nice.
I love it. It was awesome. He gave it to me with the push 11.6 coil, and I recently just got it redone to my weight.
It was
And
blown up. It like exploded.
yeah, it was blown up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was blown up. But
You got
that
the
wasn't my
suspension
fault.
on
It was
that.
Aaron's fault.
Yeah.
I did a lot of work.
Let's get him, boys.
Yeah. And then I just did the push ACS3 upgrade to the fork, so that's awesome. I love the bike the way it rides right now. Really planted. So it's 161 up front and 141 in the back.
Sweet. You were straight. And then you bought your fiance a new bike as well, right? She has what does Martha have?
She has the Specialized Chisel. I think it's a 20. It's this year's. It's really awesome. She's just a nice little XC bike. Great for starting off. Just like 110 travel at the front, but that's all she needs right now.
Perfect. And congratulations to you guys on her becoming a full-fledged doctor. We need a doctor in the crew, obviously. We do.
Yeah, because people cut their casts early.
Cast off too early.
They cut it off early, and then they blame the doctor. So no big deal.
That's a great bike, and I've seen you progress on that. And with those new upgrades you did to the suspension, I bet it feels amazing. It feels awesome.
I'm jumping more. So
they call that upgrade.
Yeah.
They call that upgrade when you extend the rear travel and the front travel on that bike. They call it the extreme karate.
The extreme
You will
karate.
actually, so you're not usually supposed to up your rear travel and your front. You can go up a little bit in the front, but the bike is supposed to come around 140. It's supposed to come around 140. And I put a 150 on it. Edwin put it to a 160.
Shoot.
And then the rear shock is at 141, but it comes at 131. So when you upgrade it, the coined term is called the Extreme Karate.
The Extreme Karate. Yeah. And a fellow Evil Rider right there, my buddy Blair and Air Blair.
Evils are awesome. What bike are you on?
Heck yeah.
Ride Evil, right on. Versus Tire says the dog antics remind me that I have to finalize 7 posts. Our new Snow Valley video.
Ooh. You're realizing reminds me that I have to do it.
DB Bike Rider says, "What's up, fellas?
Dogs
Day.
Making the world a better place, one post at a time.
One dog at a time, you know?
That's right.
One dog at a time.
All 5 of them tonight.
That is so sad.
All right, moving over to you guys, Mr. Aaron and Austin. What about you guys on your rides?
So for me, I still am on my Ibis, the Ibis Mojo, the HD5. The travel in front is 170. And the travel in back is 153. So it's
up in the air.
Just over a year now. Really great bike, but
just serviced it for the first time.
Yeah. I actually hit up the boys at Wrench and Roll and got the full-on Pro Tune service.
Wrench and Roll. Hey, shout out Wrench and Roll. They're awesome.
Yeah, shout out Wrench and Roll, man. They do awesome work. And I set my bike in, set my wife's bike in, and they did a great job on it. Like I said, they did the Pro Tune, took everything apart, re-greased it, retorqued everything, and felt like a new bike.
Austin actually won a prize.
I did.
For dirtiest brake lever oil they've ever seen.
Yeah, they said this the brake fluid was like black, and I think they had to pump it twice to get it all the way through and out of my line. So
dang.
Yeah, Ribos are awesome. But anyway, sorry, I was seeing the comments. But, yeah, just nuts. Like it was crazy. But like I said, the end result was really great. Felt like a brand new bike when I got it. Taken it out a handful of times since then, and feels great.
It feels really good on beginner to intermediate trails.
Yes, jump jams.
Nice.
If you guys haven't heard, we're doing a jump jam tomorrow at 7 p.m. Aaron's put it on.
I edited a video that Austin recorded from Zion. And in the video, he decided to record the whole trail, all 15-minute breaks in between and everything. So we were doing it together. And then he's like, the rest is just like the trail. So I'm like, cool, we already did everything else.
Zion was beautiful, but it's very, like the trail we did, it
all looks the same.
Intermediate to beginner trail. And it was a very flat, like slow decline all the way down, and it all looked very similar. And so, but it was beautiful, and it was hot. It was 100 degrees when we were out there. But yeah, I was trying to narrate. I was trying to do my justice of narrating my YouTube video footage, and
it was just like 20
it was
times.
Very funny. All right, guys. So
this is a beginner to intermediate. It's like he kept forgetting he was saying it, and just like I like edited.
It was like I think it was like heat sickness. I was like going delusional. Like something was going on.
To preface this, I was really thirsty. I didn't have any water, and
anyway,
but it's an intermediate trail.
It's an intermediate trail. That's going down with Eric's. It's the brand new Nomad.
Yeah, right.
Brand new Nomad.
Sorry, we got another catchphrase for sure. Yeah.
I'm
nice.
I'm on. Oh my god,
dude! Team lift, bro.
One rep.
That's it, dude.
They lift,
Oh,
bro.
God,
They lift.
You guys even lift?
Somebody
That's how they get their boost.
I'm riding an Evil Reckoning V3 right now. Same one I was a year or I don't remember.
Yeah. I reckon.
I reckon it's the same.
I reckon it was last year.
I Evil Reckoning it was last year.
I do have a Reckoning, but I'm planning on getting the new Insurgent because I don't like to hit my butt on the tire.
Nice. Yeah.
Just your feet.
Yeah, those Ursus tires like to grab things, dirt or not. So sometimes it's pants, sometimes it's a little butt, but it's always painful. So
Grippy and
don't
fast.
sit on your tire. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right, Mark?
Especially when it's rolling.
Oh yeah. I've been known to tear some shorts. I'll come back into the Tasco tent. And they're like, "Oh, another pair, Mark."
Yeah.
It's a 29
You're not like
on
cutting a rug
5'6".
at the party. You're like tearing your shorts.
Right.
Make
I'm
a
gonna do
blanket.
that.
Oh, dude.
So with the Insurgent, is that the same bike that I see? Is it double O row? He has that one Evil with the white tires on it. Is that what that is?
I think his might be an older version because the new
This
one's
is
a
the
mullet,
older
right?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the V2 or V1. So the new one they just released is actually a mixed wheel, which is pretty much a mullet bike. And for those who don't know what that is, it's 29 in the front and 27.5 in the back. Or there's reverse mullets of 27.5, 29 in the back.
Whoa.
But nobody runs those unless they're normal MTB. So that guy did that, but it's horrible.
Yeah, that his colorway on that bike looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I do have some questions for the Trail Dogs here that came in from the audience, and I wanted to get back over there to it. And Mr. Isaiah taught me how to do this. I am pulling it up right now, and we shall go with the first question. You guys ready for these?
Oh no.
Ready.
I
know I am.
There's just a couple in here. Wait, Air Blair has a comment that says, it is hard to hear Trail Dogs MTB A team. They need to adjust the mic a little bit. Maybe get a little bit closer.
Oh,
boys.
Because they're in bed. So
How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
road
Is
mics.
that better?
Cushions
We
fucked up and everything.
didn't get a mic test.
We're better than
Yeah.
that.
No, yeah.
Sorry.
Can anybody hear us?
Hello.
A little louder.
Oh,
There you go. A
Is
little,
that better?
Is anyone
just
out
a
there?
little
guys
louder.
look
A little
good.
louder.
wait,
A little louder.
where did they
Talk
go?
like man and you're good.
Sorry.
Isaiah, Nate,
Do
Edwin,
Sir, I
can you
can't
hear
hear
me?
you.
Life after
I think they totally froze.
No, they're
They're
good.
good.
No,
They're
they're
low.
there.
I don't.
Is that or can you hear us now?
Yeah,
do
we
you
can
hear
hear
them?
you.
I don't hear them. Do you hear them?
Yeah, they're still going.
Ooh, I don't
Just a
hear
little
you.
louder.
They're gone. I barely. Can you guys just a little bit louder?
By
Oh,
fire,
Lord.
my
Let's
The
see.
one.
Hello?
desire.
Nate, can you hear him at all?
Nate.
Yeah, I can
When
hear you.
I say
We're
Okay. Okay, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
It's working now.
That joke totally
Now
didn't
it's
pay off.
party.
That didn't pay off at all.
I caught on, Mark. I caught on.
asking if it was. Yeah. I was asking you.
Isaiah was with me. Everyone was like, "Yeah, I can
Is
hear
it
him."
joke?
No, I can
Yeah.
hear him now.
My one.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, first question, guys, from the audience. First question is coming in. This one is coming to you guys from Mr. Curtis Ellis, and he is asking
Uh-oh.
I think I know that guy.
to the folks on stage, best sunglasses, question mark, best sunglass brand, or best sunglass sales guy?
Oh!
So one of those questions.
He just
is
wants to hear how good he
The other
is.
one is also. This is like Edwin
Big
voting,
guy for-
Edwin and Isaiah vote, and Nate voting for themselves, really.
Sure.
But,
We love you, Curtis. You're the
did that.
best.
we love you,
Best
Curtis.
glasses.
Guys,
Love
if
you,
you-
Curtis.
if you
Salesman.
haven't already,
You know,
I get asked.
I'll
I
give
get
you a
asked
big
about
hug
this
next
all the
time.
When it is.
Nate taking that one for the team. Good work.
Curtis's whole family, by the way, just a bunch of shredders.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
See, you can
Look
still
at
see them.
those. Those are, you know what? Those just came back into stock. For people that are looking at this right now, the Trail Dogs have the new Spy Monolith on
These are
screen.
so cool.
They
Check
keep
these
selling
I don't know if
out
you can
like
see this on
crazy,
the-
but they just got them
Yeah.
stocked back in. So get them
Um,
again before they sell out.
Focus.
That's that really expensive camera that
There you
Aaron's
go.
using.
There you go.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there you go.
Oh,
That's good, dude.
Pay no
man.
attention to the smudge.
That's
But
that
that's
happy
an
lens
air vent right
technology.
there.
I could see it. I could
That's
see
an
it.
air vent right there.
Oh, wow.
So those actually go to your face.
Right.
Oh,
Then what?
You wear them over your eyes?
Those air vents
To
go to your
keep them
face.
cool.
You wear them over your eyes? The
Problem
glasses?
drying on the trails and not wanting the homies to see? Well, check it out.
Well, now-
Air vents.
Well,
Dry
now-
those
Try
trails.
crying.
Cry vents, dude. No, cry
Nice.
vents.
Nice.
So Curtis, obviously, Curtis is the only other person the only other person outside of the Trail Dogs immediate group to have a Trail Dogs jersey.
Yep.
That being said, he is an honorary Trail Dogs. Essentially, what being a Trail Dog is, everybody can be ride with us and everything. The only thing that we do differently than everybody that rides with us is we put on events and we make content and we all get along really well. So if we don't get along with you, you probably can't be in our group. So our group is inclusive and everybody's a part of it. But Curtis, thank you for all your support. Shout out Spy, shout out Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis is obviously the best, however he phrased it, that thing, and more things that you
Glasses salesman.
And more.
Yeah.
Digital Hub.
Love you, Curtis.
Yeah.
Let's hold you.
Yes, big hugs to Curtis Ellis. Big hugs to Curtis Ellis.
Big
Yeah, right there. He's kind of small.
Thank you, Curtis. That's a good one there. That's a great hug.
This is Curtis.
Wait, Curtis Ellis.
Everybody,
Send lots of love.
Hold your
Next question comes to you fellas from Kent Neck MTB, and he says, when did you guys start MTBing?
3 years ago?
3 years?
I've got a year under my belt.
It was 2 for me.
2019?
It was
Three for Nate?
For me and Nate. But I wouldn't say we actually started mountain biking at first. I don't know.
Two Isaiah.
Mountain biking is
Austin.
Once you start biking in the mountains, that's when you start mountain biking.
Luckily, my first time was in the mountains. I'm very sorry. You haven't done it.
I guess technically I did ride that one time 3 years ago.
Uh-oh.
One time.
I
I
know
took
about
a year
this.
break. I just took a year break. So
Austin,
it's like,
can you say the story?
okay.
Oh, here comes the story.
Long
Hold on, let me
story.
get my popcorn.
Really long. Aaron and Nate had started Trail Dogs, so and we were all friends, and
We're not now.
on like really janky bikes at the time, but they were on some like
your bike that was Jake.
it was my bike that was janky because I wasn't fully vested in the whole MTB. I don't know if I want to spend that money on bikes and this and that, and maybe you can just loan me a bike and I'll see if I like it before I get into it. So he gave me a bike. We ended up hitting Holder Crooks for my first time, and I don't even know where we were. I think we were.
You didn't even make it to like the real.
Yeah, it was like
not
it was
remember?
so sad. Like compared to where I'm at now, I'm like I can't believe this happened.
Yeah.
And
We actually went back and he went down that spot and he's like, "This is what I crashed on."
yeah, I just brings a tear to my eye like every time I pass that.
So pretty much he only had a front brake.
Had a
It was
front brake.
loose. He pulled that front brake and he was over the front of the bike.
OTB, I punched the ground with my chin. The ground won that battle.
But not for a while. It took
Many battles.
like a minute before he passed
Yeah,
out.
I'm a late fainter.
Like-
So I actually blacked out for the first time in my life on this first MTB trail with the dogs.
Yeah.
And so it was Nate and Aaron who, like, they call it the paramedics. And we had firefighters out there helping me get back down the mountain. Thankfully, I came to by the time they got out to me. I was able to fully explain what happened. And I wasn't anything like seriously injured, just kind of like banged up. And then of course, I blacked out for the first time in my life, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, it took me about another year. I kind of took a year break after that. I was like, maybe it's not for me. And then
I like to black out.
And then by the persistence of these guys, they were like, you know what, we can't have some fun. You just need a decent bike. And then I finally got my first hardtail. It was a Specialized Fuse, I believe.
Or Ruse, whatever it was.
I think it's Fuse. Ruse is, I think, the female's bike, and then I don't know, but it was a Specialized Fuse or Ruse, and it had great working hydraulic brakes, and we just had a blast from there. And then I just continued on, and then got a full suspension, had a Transition Patrol 3, and then I upgraded last year to my Ibis. So it was just like I progressed actually really quickly because they had been riding for a solid year, and they had been kind of like coaching me anytime I was out with them, they're like, hey, here's a tip, do this. Here's a tip, do this. You know, and I was like, okay, you know, I just gotta trust my buddies and you know that they've been doing this a little bit, and so I just kind of let loose, let the bike do what it's made to do, and kind of just started getting the hang of it and progressed definitely I think quicker than.
We didn't even make it to those trails, Jimmy.
It was Jedi, the one straight up the back.
It wasn't even.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even. It was like. Oh, it might have been Jedi because the Jedi's. But it like right where the snail trail meets with that one going up, he crashed in the corner.
Yeah, it was so dumb, dude. Like looking back, I'm like, dude, I'm hitting like Snow Summit and like 30-foot jumps now. Like this stuff is just like so sad, you know. But we all gotta start somewhere, and that's a good story for anybody starting out there. You know, like don't give up, just keep progressing even when you fall off your bike. You just got to get back up on it, and there's people out there that can coach you, and you know, come out to some of our group rides, and we would totally help coach you on some of the stuff that we. Absolutely. So there's something for everybody to learn, even the more experienced guys. So
MTB Rad Dad, don't you just said it right now, but don't forget to smash
Smashing the like button.
Unlike what
and subscribe.
I know. Dude.
Unlike what
Did you say unsubscribe?
Press it, don't be nice to it, just smash it.
Oh, you guys, there's some money on the
All right,
table.
Ethan,
Oh, thank you, Ethan.
Hey, Chartrand.
Dang,
Charizard.
guy's got a super sticker. How in the world? This is awesome. DB
So in Austin, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, see, DB Newbrighter is asking who's. This is gonna be a divisive one. Who's the best rider?
Oh,
Dude.
Oh, look at that!
You know what? It's a team effort.
I mean,
guys.
we're looking at the bottom right corner.
It was me, but Isaiah's
Edwin's
probably
the
gonna pass
fastest.
me right now.
And Nate's
Nate's
up there,
really
like,
fast. He just doesn't have a lot of time to ride right now.
I'm slow, but
Nate's
everyone
a
else is
slingshot.
so slow.
Nate is a slingshot. We leave him a little bit behind, and then he just passes all of us.
Yeah.
It's just a progression of things. Different people progress differently.
I'm just a mystery box, dude. I'll just like come out the front and not even tell you about it, you know?
Edwin is. That's right.
Edwin might not be the fastest, but he is the slowest.
Slow is fast.
He's not right now. He's not right now.
That's right. Absolutely.
Let's race.
Slow is fast.
Slow is fast.
Slow is fast and fast.
I'm not saying I'm the fastest, but I've won more races.
But
Jimmy says that's
he's
how we
also
learn.
broken.
I am broken. So
The question was not who's the best or who's the fastest. It was who's the best.
I think we all have just like different
good
talents.
call,
like
Nate.
different,
That's why I said,
Nate,
well,
because he
guys- No, that doesn't mean anything.
That could mean who has the most fun. Like who's the
It
best.
could mean who has the
we all have the most fun.
Yeah.
We all have the most fun, so we're all winning. We're all.
Yay!
But we're not Ed winning.
I won.
Yay.
Definitely not
Edwin.
Ed.
So
I do not. Curtis has the best mustache.
Curtis.
That's true.
kind of
Curtis, honorary trail dog with the best mustache.
I don't know. Colorado Kid and Curtis Ellis both have great mustaches.
After I met up with Colorado Kid up at Sky Park, I shaved mine because I thought there's no point.
There's no point.
Here we go.
Oh, that's what it was.
There we go.
Yeah,
Look at that
nice.
mustache. Look at that mustache. That is a Curtis Ellis mustache classic right there. So speaking of, let's see, the Colorado Kid did have a question for you guys, and he says, "What was it like meeting the Colorado Kid for the first time?"
Just really loud. really loud. I was biking up. Actually, it's funny. I was biking up with Tony from the Outsider, and we could just hear him talking to his GoPro, like. I got or his phone or something. I think he was doing an Instagram story, and I just could hear him. I didn't know it was him yet, but it was like something calling out to me.
The words from God.
Yeah, no, he's really cool actually. Way cooler than I thought. he would be.
Exactly.
He exceeded my expectations.
Producer Joey, can we edit some of this stuff?
Oh my gosh! You know, thank you.
Here we go.
No, everybody that we ride with is super awesome. I think
Everybody.
who was Rad Dad was there.
Rad Dad.
Cali Rado Kid, MTB Allen, or Mountain Bike Allen, as I like to call him. And then Tony from the Outsider channel. All those guys are super cool. And Mark's super cool. He wasn't there.
From segment.
Mark's
segment.
Yeah, Mark's segment.
That is one of the funniest dang things that Joey and I started when I was on vacation. We were sending these videos back and forth.
And it just like when we saw you up there at Mammoth, it was just like, this is real. This is like, where's Mark? It's like, oh, where's Waldo? But like in the mountain biking scene, like you'll just be somewhere, you know?
We would call you, you'd be in the middle. We're like, we're on the lift up. We'd get down to the middle. You're like, I'm at the bottom. We'd get down to the bottom. You're like, I'm at the top.
And then at one point I was eating lunch with my son and you're like, we're on the bus coming up, but I popped my tire. I have to get a new tire.
Yeah. Isaiah, how many tires did you pop that trip?
I popped 2 tires and broke a rim.
And and his pedals, picture this, all right? Your pedals are supposed to be connected. One solid piece, right?
Oh, yes.
His were, instead of pedaling like this, it was pedaling like this. It was just loosely connected to the spindle.
And luckily we were on a trip with SpokeX and their bike shop, so they had pedals for sale. I was like, I'll buy pedals right now because as of right now, one was flat and one was like this.
Yeah.
And I was still riding down the pro lines at Mammoth. Or no, at
his bike was
Mammoth and North Star.
By the time, like by the time we actually finished the trip, it was in good working order again. Shout out to SpokeX. But the whole time,
Isaiah has the most surgeries.
This is why he has the most surgeries. Because he's also the guy with the least amount of bikes.
Uh-oh. Those are fighting words. Oh no.
I have one bike.
Oh, brotherly love, baby.
No. I mean that you haven't had to upgrade as much.
The only reason I have less bikes is because he broke my rear tire on my BMX bike.
That's true.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't know.
He's still holding out on that one.
Aaron and Isaiah are brothers. If you don't know that,
Yeah.
the brotherly love is coming out.
Mark, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people were like, "You guys are like brothers," and we're like,
we get that coming a lot.
We get that a lot, especially around Thanksgiving, the holidays. Any family gets.
Then we're not brothers.
Oh,
hey,
Curtis Ellis is on the line. Did he miss the whole Curtis Ellis
No.
segment?
It's the Curtis Ellis, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, we were all like,
Yeah.
Curtis. We're talking
Curtis.
so much smack on you, Curtis.
One of the questions was who has the best mustache, and you came up with that picture of you skydiving. That was his 15th year anniversary with him and his wife. That's a great way to do it.
Awesome.
That is awesome. He says, I'm sorry I'm late, boys.
That's okay.
So a couple more questions we have for you boys. This one comes in from Haley Bernstein, and she's asking, what's the best thing you guys have done this past year? Isaiah, you can't answer this. This is a loaded question for you. So.
Wait, why?
Because if you answer, it's wrong.
Is it bike related?
It's just
I
as a squad maybe.
This year. Crazy.
The mountain biking related, I would say the coolest thing we've done and the most stressful was probably our group rides and giveaways, which started as let's have a group ride and a giveaway.
Yeah.
Then it morphed into 4 or 3 giveaways and 2, and then we said, you know what, we'll decide. We're just gonna go ahead and do 4 group rides in a month.
Yeah.
One a week.
And then I bought the eggs.
I'm straight from work.
Yeah,
for me at least,
big too.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
But
Great times, but it was brutal.
and then we decided to do 6 giveaways. For some reason, we thought 4 is not enough. We're not doing
love
enough.
the people, man.
So we ended up again. Shout out, man. There were so many people. Shout out Mark, Mark, Transcend, Spy.
Yeah,
Spoke
Eva
X,
for PTSD threw in. Sky Park gave out tickets, right?
Yeah,
like
Sky Park.
We got some passes from Sky Park.
And they hosted us there.
Yeah.
But that was really cool just seeing because we've been doing a lot of group rides and we really enjoy them. That's kind of like I think what we saw lacking in the community as far as like mountain biking goes. Like we were just like, man, we don't know any trails. We like riding with a lot of people, and so we decided just to kind of like it would be really cool to like share that. And our first one I think was like 8 people, and now we're up to, like Isaiah said, like almost 100.
Yeah. Look at that.
Let's do
another
giveaway.
Hey.
Yeah.
We are super down, and I believe we'll have a code coming soon for Trail Dogs for all of you guys. So
For the folks out there who are wondering, Curtis
Yeah.
Ellis is the VP, one of the VPs at Spy, so that's amazing. Jimmy is saying, "Oh, I feel a secret answer coming."
don't give it
That's
away.
that tapping noise. I hear a tapping noise. Tap tap. Edwin, no.
I
Edwin,
think it's coming from
Tapping
Edwin's
Edwin?
microphone.
you can type your
What are you
essay
talking
later,
about?
Edwin. Oh, it's letting
What?
it go.
What the heck?
Where's it coming from?
Hands up, boys. It's me.
Mark.
There we go. Okay, this other one comes from Haley Bernstein. She's asking, how did you meet Mark, and what do you respect most about him? Oh, I did not write this. I do not know this person.
How did
Wow.
we meet Mark?
Thank you,
You know
Haley.
what?
It's been a while.
This
Mark
is a very
actually
tasty
sent us
question.
a video a long time ago, and we were just. I think I was talking to you, and you just were like, "Hey, I'm new to mountain biking, and like, check this trail out. Like, I just rode this trail. I'm like, oh, cool, super new to mountain biking. That's awesome." And then he sent me a video of him doing this like big double, just like, "Oh, I just started like a month ago. I'm really trying to get out on some trails." And then he's just like shooting over this double. I'm like, well, you're doing pretty good, Mark. You'll be doing good. And then we just kind of like kept in touch, and then you started your YouTube channel and Instagram and all that stuff, and I like him. Mark's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So he's probably one of my favorite
Thanks,
people to like, talk
TrailDogs.
to. I
Yeah,
think
that's
Mark
pretty
is
great.
I think the first time that I met Mark was out on the trail actually at Greer. I think with all the trail dogs. It was a morning ride, I believe, and we all met up and hit some trails at Greer.
Yep.
And just remember having this like really great impression, like really nice guy, really relatable, like just I don't know, like makes conversation well. And here we are doing podcasts with you, and doing the same thing. And it just flows like so naturally, and definitely seen like the community grow through Mark, and like as we've grown, you've grown, and like we've grown together.
And now you're passing us on YouTube.
And it's just like amazing to see like where we've all come in the last year, and great things for Mark in the segment, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I will say,
cool things.
every time like Mark and I are on the trail, we're always talking about like, oh hey, what are we doing this upcoming trip like, or hey, let's go out and record. Like it's always a fun time, and we always have like a motivated like, we're gonna go do this and have fun doing it. Yeah. And we were talking before, like it's hard to ride sometimes with people that aren't like recording focused, because we go out, we're wanting to stop on the trail, record, and then keep riding after. But it's YouTube mentality, or even Instagram short, or YouTube shorts, or Instagram reels mentality of like, we have to have something for this week to like have fun with and grow our community and grow just what everybody's looking at. And it's awesome having another person like that of like, hey, we're going to go record, and not just, hey, we're going to go bomb down this trail as fast as we can. We're going to still have fun, but we're also going to record doing it.
I really like Mark because you can just land on top of him after the job.
Overdrive.
Yeah, I landed on Mark. He took the low line, and I took the high line,
Yeah.
and then he got like caught on a rock, and then I just like smashed him.
Aaron was already in the air. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna feel good."
This is where it ends.
No, you guys, this is too fun. You guys are too kind. One of the things that I really love too about it, about you guys, is how inclusive you are. So, when I first started, you guys just brought me under your wing right away. And Trail Dogs, everybody knows the Trail Dogs when you go out there. Everyone, either you see stickers, you see the Trail Dog stickers on bikes, and it could be, you guys are so relatable from the kids to the adults. You see it, everywhere. And that month of April was a really great just sample to the whole community on your guys' mission on being inclusive and being a positive, impact in this community. And April really, really, really showed people what you guys were about. So we all love the Trail Dogs, that's for sure.
We love you guys too.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
All of you.
So a couple more questions. These ones are pretty good now. I mean, pretty funny now. Adam Mock is saying, how'd you all get so dope?
Well, I met this guy Adam Mock, and he's super cool.
Yeah.
We're just good.
We all come from different places, man.
Yeah, we all just love each other.
We're like Captain Planet.
We're friends first, Trail Dogs second.
Yeah.
There you go.
I will say
There you
that. That's the biggest part about us all hanging out on the trails. We're friends first. Like, we hang out, we have good times, and we also ride and our trail dogs. And that's the sort of the things we want to extend, is like, we're a community, we're the pack, like, we're all together in this.
Say to know,
Yeah.
Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Mike just
Thanks,
got
Mike.
a pair of our socks. So
Yeah.
shout out, Mike.
Yeah.
We're being
Hey,
patient.
tomorrow.
Real quick.
Jump Jam tomorrow. Trail Dogs Jump Jam.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at those socks. This is probably a good segue for this question. Bree Thomason is asking, what's been your favorite part of the journey?
That didn't look like the question.
I'm still waiting to hear
Harsh,
what brand Forehead West. Sorry, Austin. I was trying to.
I really
was
like
asking. Still waiting to hear.
I really like the racing aspect. I didn't think I'd like racing at all.
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
Colorado.
I gotta say, dude, as a dad of 4 kids, my dad joke game has been just getting up there, okay? And I'm like the dad joke guy in this group, and I thoroughly appreciate Colorado kids' dad jokes all the time. I just bust up, and I'm like, man, I feel like I can relate to this guy. And other than the outstanding mustache, I'm growing it all down on my chin, but
chin mustache.
Yeah, love your content, man.
But Colorado kid, we were just talking about the mustaches
stuff.
and talking about you riding with the Trail Dogs out there at Sky Park, and
Right
Aaron getting a chance to meet you.
Stream.
Yeah.
Before the live stream. It was really
Right before the live stream when you guys were out there. So we're actually just talking about content and doing things and the vibe. Austin was saying he loves your content, him being kind of like the dad joker in the squad. We were talking about, I was talking to somebody about watching the Colorado Kid. I think it was MTV Rad Dad. We were like, we watched the Colorado Kid building a trail. Like, that's how entertaining he is. He can actually do something where he's shoveling dirt and tearing out weeds.
Boring is like chopping out. Like, I watched the whole thing. That he, like,
you did too.
Stuff out.
It's
I watched
entertaining.
I was rooting for him.
The Colorado Kid says, yeah, buddy, all of the mustache is the unfortunate result of the dick beard incident.
Now it's a party,
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Been there,
Been there, done
been
that.
there.
For me,
Have you guys seen you guys know this video that he put on?
no.
So
Wait,
he
which
did
one?
it with the
The
Crashing
trail
Dad. Joe, is it on the Crashing Dad's YouTube channel or is it on yours? There's like a song about it and everything. It is the best. Joe, type it in. Let us know where we can find that.
I'm all about the bird.
I don't want to type in what you type, so just send me the link.
Dick bird.
Yeah, here it is. If you guys haven't seen the great video, it's classic. He said he totally wasted hours making that fight scene.
I know. And sometimes you have this great idea and it just takes so long to execute. It's just the worst. Shout out to Joe too, because he actually helped me figure out how to use my camera for this. So
So if you guys If you guys want to see at least all the folks here now and listening in the future, go to the Colorado Kids YouTube channel. The Dickbeard video is there, and I promise you, if you are having a funky day, that will cheer you up and make you laugh your head off. I had a couple questions here for you guys. One I wanted to catch because MTB Drew was asking it, and I saw you put it on here twice. I want to catch it. It was what kind of brakes are you guys running, and what? Yeah, here he goes. What's everyone's favorite brake preference?
So I've been through basically just SRAM. I've had a little bit of the other side, but I'm not going to go to the dark side anymore. It's just SRAM for me. I have SRAM RS, and I love them. They do have a recall on my ear, but I didn't buy the brakes themselves or the bike itself. I bought it secondhand, so I can't partake in that. But yeah, that's what I
use. Are still when he had no brakes.
Yeah, Austin with no brakes. Like
I was with no brakes. I didn't have a rear brake for like 3 months, and I set all these PRs.
We called him No Brake.
No brake Nate.
No brake Nate.
No brake Nate.
Yeah. I like the XTs. Your XTs.
I have the SLX.
They're cheap to replace. If you break them, they're solid. They're really solid.
I've been wanting the Maguras, the MT7s, but they are completely sold out for like the next foreseeable future. So I might go with TRPs for my next one.
TRPs look sick.
The Evos or something like that. I forget exactly.
Sounds good.
Which I think SmokeX just sold out their last pair, but they're trying to get some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all brakes are good as long as they stop you. I've heard good things about codes.
Yeah, I heard codes are good.
They're awesome. Every brake system has their pros and cons. If you're kind of a beginner, then I'd say like as long as it stops you, it's good. I didn't realize how much I liked a certain brake or not a certain brake until I got better and actually realized how to modulate and all that stuff and how that affects you or what you. It's a preference thing too. So.
Yeah, sometimes it's good just to sit there and take a break, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of the dead jokes, that was good. Man, the timing is so good. It's so good. MTB Rat Dad says SRAM RSC came over from the Shimano XT. Love the modulation of the SRAM. We also have Adam Mock saying, I run the Magura MT7. So nice.
Code RSCs.
And then
I've heard bleeding them is hard. That's the only thing I've heard about them.
Yeah.
But
God.
if you don't bleed your own brakes or you don't bleed them at all,
wrench and roll. Wrench and roll.
But I will say SRAM is really easy if you have the Pro Bleed Kit. SRAM is so easy to bleed. You can pressurize the system. Anything after I think 2018, 2017, you can pressurize your own system without getting oil all over yourself. So it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
All brakes have their like plus and minuses though. So try them all out.
Master Chief Darren is on the line. What's up, Master Chief? Good to see you. Darren says, Hayes Dominion A4s, best brakes I've ever run.
I've heard good things about Hayes. I'm just scared. I break a lot of parts, and I'm scared to, break a piece or have something that I can't replace easily. So right now I can't even find brake pads for my brakes. So just running on like bare bone
metal to metal, baby.
Metal to metal.
That's why he crashed when he's scrubbing. That's right.
It was that rock.
Scrub it.
It was that rock.
Common misconception.
MTBDH Drew, who asked the break question, says, I've been hitting Summit a lot lately and I'm smoking my XTs. Not liking the instant feeling. So much throws me off balance before it turns.
Modulation is good with
the SRAM. A little bit to get used to. I like the instant power, but I agree it is a lot more aggressive than SRAM. But for me, I like it because when I apply my brakes, I can apply a little bit, which translates for me to less arm power, essentially. So it is like a learning curve, learning to get used to them. But once you kind of get used to how strong they are, they actually feel pretty good, and you have to do less work. So I like them. Preference, like I said, everybody's different.
Ryan James asks, or he says, total amateur and can attest to the SRAM Pro Bleed Kit. So simple.
So simple.
So there you go.
You can lock the bottom half, the actual caliper part. You can lock it so you can pressurize it from the top and then just lock it from the bottom. and it's completely pressurized. There's no oil that goes everywhere, and it's an awesome
For
kit.
those that don't know, you have to pressurize your brake system.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I need to learn a lot of that stuff because sure.
Anybody has any questions? We're actually planning on teaming up with Wrench and Roll to do kind of a learn how to where you would probably, we haven't worked out all the details, but you would buy the kit, come out and learn to bleed them. So if that's something you're interested in, let us know. Let Wrench and Roll know that that's something you're interested in, and then we'll get the ball rolling on that. So
nice. Those guys are awesome. That could be a good YouTube as well. Just a how-to if you buy the kit and then do it with them. This gentleman's been asking this question. I want to get it because we are all YouTubers. It looks like on the line, everybody that I see. MTB Caster says he just hit 250 subs. And are there any tips for his YouTube channel to grow it?
experiment.
And short.
And put out videos. Honestly, it's kind of trial and error. Sometimes it feels like you're not growing, and sometimes it feels like I don't understand why I'm growing that fast. I remember looking up to people when we were still at almost 100, going like, I don't see why we're not where these guys are, and and then we got there and like, oh, okay, well, I don't see where these guys are, and so. Don't compare yourself to other people. You're different. You're building a niche, and just be excited with the journey. If you're not enjoying the process of making videos, then you probably just won't enjoy being a YouTuber, realistically. So that's most of it is the boring part, and then you get to display this product that you have carved away all the stuff that people don't want to watch, other than that, make it exciting. Make it something that you would want to watch. Like watch your own YouTube watching habits and see what you do when you click on a video. Yeah, and congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Awesome. Absolutely.
The first 100 is so tough. So 250, good work.
9 months ago when we were on the segment last, we were at 560 Instagram followers.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see, like, with trial and error where we've gotten. I mean, just a slow grow with us and making it organic grow and not just
consistency and be
consistency.
original. Like figure out who you are. We always talk about this. We're not the best writers. We're definitely not the best YouTube or video creators or editors or whatever. Why do people enjoy us, and what do we have that other people don't have? And for us, it's our personality and how we want to benefit the community, and just like our goal and mission. And there's always going to be someone better at you than something. Just find out what you're good at and do it good. So
Yeah.
Be yourself.
be yourself.
People like you for who you are.
Yeah.
Most of the time. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Totally.
Maybe that's why we're not big
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
In these videos, MTV Caster, they last forever. So you might be looking at your channel views right now, and there are going to be a ton of people down the line in the future that are going to watch that video. So you can't hang your hat on where it is now, because it's always going to continue to grow, because they don't go away, which is a great thing. So the more you put out, the more people will find it.
Videos are just like still growing. Nate's building the Canon Spectral, and then who's that other trail? I'm not supposed to say. Ed Williams.
Yeah.
Ted
Williams.
Fred Williams. But that's another one of our videos that I just kind of slapped together and didn't think much of it, and people love it. So I don't know why, but people do. So like people watch it later on, and Nate's video I think is up to like 4,000 views, which is our top views. It just grows.
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah, you just got to keep having fun and putting it out there. And then, the numbers, it's hard not to look at the numbers, obviously, because it's such a numbers-driven thing. But if you can enjoy putting it out there and be proud of what you're putting out, knowing that you like to watch it and other people like you will like to watch it, it's your niche, right? It's what you're growing. It's you, like you guys said, be genuine, and we'll all continue to grow together. But guys, remember the first 100? It was so hard to get to that
Really
first
hard.
100.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
First 100, and I always feel like we're growing slow, and it is a balance of how much time you can put in. So obviously, if you're not enjoying it, you're not gonna put in 12 hours of editing or whatever, and then 3 hours of filming and whatever, however good you want it to be. So just enjoy it, and like if you're not enjoying it, just put in the amount of time that you want, or figure something else that you enjoy.
Right. Yeah. He says, "Thanks so much, guys. I'm only 14 and love MTB and making YT videos. That's awesome.
Awesome.
That's
Well,
great, dude.
You're, Cage there. I know who you are. I think that's Spoke X, one of the Spoke X race boys. Yeah. He is a shredder. So yeah, keep making videos. You're awesome. And
yeah, keep doing it, buddy." Adam Mox encouraging too, says there's room for everyone at the table, so just stay consistent. Is what MTB Adam Mox says. MTB Rad Dad says, "Man, the first 100 sucked."
I thought we felt at like 1,000 when we were just like right there for so long. Like it was like 3 weeks of us not getting like 10 followers. Yeah. Like, what the heck? Like, I think it just like you think like no more. People don't like you, and then even now, like it was we couldn't get like the first 20 followers or something, or the next level of 100, or I forget what it is, but we couldn't get that. I was like, what the heck? And then it just like shot up again. So I don't know what the trick is.
Yeah, all the algorithms always change and everything, but the one constant is you. So that's what you can control, and those other things will just work themselves out. Mm-hmm. But guys, man. We're up to like 1 hour 35 minutes. I know you guys have a family waiting in the wings. I know you guys got the kiddos and everything. Edwin, you got the fiance to get back to with dinner and everything. Is there anything you guys want to share with the folks here on the line, either now or in the future? Before we go?
Yeah, actually wanted to go first. So Jersey. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Jersey. Producer Joey, can you give him a close up on that wide shot there?
Right there.
Yeah. So Trail Dogs, we just started, we're going to start our first order here this week. So drop your name and size in the comments right now. We let everybody know, hey, go onto our live and you'll be able to actually order a jersey through there. Once you guys drop your name on there and we see it, we'll go ahead and put you in a queue and you guys are going to be on the first order. We have a limited amount. So as of right now, we're selling them for $65 shipped to your door. So we'll go ahead and work with you guys once you message us on Instagram with your with your address and
producer Joey.
Yeah, they go all the way.
We're not gonna remember.
Yeah. So
even if you message us, we might not.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and cross-reference this with our Instagram messages, but it goes all the way down to a onesie. So anything smaller,
trail pups.
Yeah, anything smaller than a small for kids, even if you want to say, hey, it's gonna be a kids, we'll go ahead and put trail pups on the side, and it'll say the pack on the back because we're trying to grow a pack here and grow a community, and that's what we're all about. So every single thing will stay on the same on the jersey, except the pack on the back will be what everybody's jersey says, as well as if you get a kid size, or even if you let us know it's for a kid, we'll put trail pups on the sleeves.
So sick. And what's the price for Adam? Adam is asking, what is the price there? Is it the same for the kids and the adults? Is it all just one price for everybody?
Unfortunately, yeah. So I tried asking them whether it's going to be a different price, smaller it goes, but it's going to be $65 for everything, as well as they let me know that they have short sleeve as well. But we're getting into the winter season, so I don't know how many people want short sleeve for that one. But we haven't ordered it, so
yeah, we like to test them first to see if we like the short sleeve. But long sleeves are awesome; they're great quality. Yeah, they're actual jersey material. Yes, he can.
Oh, absolutely.
Curtis Ellis, Parker for sure.
Poster boy.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
And Parker, as an extension of you, also Curtis can get a special name on the back just for you.
Ellis.
So,
Ellis.
Yeah. Ellis or Parker or Shredster or whatever you want. So.
Yeah. We also have long sleeve shirts at SpokeX, which I wanted to be talk.
Yeah, we do have some.
Free. It's a bargain.
And where do you pick up those the collab shirts with Spoke X
So
and
the
the Trail
collab
Dog?
shirts can be picked up from Spoke X. I don't know how many they have. They are super limited edition run. I think there are only 25-ish made. I don't have any here right now to show you guys, but they have them there.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing. Go in there, you can check it out, and then I don't know how much they're selling them for, but yeah, go check those out. They're super rad.
Yeah.
Nice.
TrailDogs logo on the front with Spoke X on both sleeves
Yeah, on the
coming down.
sides. They're really
Super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long sleeve.
Awesome.
It's a
I
long.
think there's
sleeve
white
material.
and black.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we have any more black.
I think the blacks are sold out. I think it's just the whites that are left. Yeah.
It's a long.
Speaking
It's a
of,
long sleeve material.
Yeah. Speaking of clothing, we have Trail Dog socks.
Yeah. Check it out.
Oh,
Check it out, guys.
Oh, dang.
Good stuff.
Oh, look at
Good
that
stuff.
logo.
Look at this one though.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
And this
Man,
Wow.
Nate, you're so
This is
flexible.
really
It almost looks like that's Isaiah's leg.
Aaron's toe. There we go. So they are
Aaron, look how
stoning.
flexible Aaron is. Look at that.
Yeah.
That almost looks like Austin's leg.
That's how you know it's good, boys. That's how you know it's good.
Yep.
Oh.
And then I think the next person we have to just talk about is Spy Optic.
Spy Optic.
Yeah.
Shout out to Curtis and Spy Optic for supporting us and just being so willing to work with us. Another person that we're started working with is Zoic. Actually, all the ladies, or some of the ladies, because most of them are pregnant or busy. Some of the ladies went out and they did a photo shoot for Zoic, so they'll be rocking some of that, and I believe be the models of that shoot for a bit. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, footage, but yeah. Socks, just message us on Instagram, and if you're local, they're 15, and if you want them shipped, they're 20. So hit us up. We take all types of payment. Not all types. We take. Yeah,
going back to the Colorado kids statement
Hit us up
about
on
growing,
Instagram
right?
and we'll get you the information you need to get those socks. Sure.
We have
Hey,
a
Austin,
jump
will we
jam
have any tomorrow at the Jump Jam?
He's not going to be there.
I will not be there. Aaron will.
If you guys go to the Jump Jam and you want some socks, we will have some there for $15.
What about our buddy Marty out in New Zealand?
We
Can
do.
he get some?
To New Zealand.
That'd be so sick. Hey,
Yeah.
be sure if you get those socks, if you end up getting them, please repost, and we will post it on our story.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome support. If get those all the way out of New Zealand, that'd be so dope.
Both jerseys and socks. So drop your name and the size you want for the jersey.
Hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah. You guys want to all have it all in one spot at Instagram? Just DM you guys at Instagram if you want
DM us
socks,
on Instagram,
jerseys.
That's really where we're gonna check all the messages, and we have them situated.
But with the limited run, you guys, I see what you guys are saying. With the limited run you have on the jerseys, you wanted to prioritize the people that are on the live here tonight. So
Yes.
Yeah. So
If you're
if
on the
you're on the live, let us know, and then we're gonna put you on a queue and get you guys out there first. We might do more later on, but as far as when that is, we're not sure. So we want to make sure that we prioritize with people that are on this and supporting Mark. So check it out. Okay.
That's a good example. There you go.
Wow.
So what do you?
Jump Jam tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did I already say that? I said that, right? Jump Jam.
Jump Jam
Jump
tomorrow.
Jam tomorrow at 6. I believe so far I'm going to be the only one there, so I won't be able to tow anybody in. But they're pretty easy and pretty progressive.
Well, you could if you took your socks off. You could.
Well, no, I don't even see it.
Just kind of stick out the.
Just
boots
just
a
like
little
that. Yeah. So
Boom,
Zoic sponsorships. We have Zoic. We have SpokeX. Huge shout out to SpokeX. That trip we did was amazing.
Yeah.
We're always super psyched to do stuff with them. They've been a huge supporter of our channel.
Definitely excited to do more.
Yeah, we've got some stuff coming up with them. So keep an eye out for that. Who else?
We got
we have
versus
Velociraptor.
tires.
Yeah, Velociraptor.
Yeah, Velociraptor.
I was able to.
Everybody's got
These are
their-
brand new. They bought them just for
These are
this.
the pros, bro. You know how it rolls. Thanks, Colorado. But yeah, I have the Velociraptor, the 6 bike rack, and I was able to loan it to the boys. I wasn't able to go on the SpokeX trip, but there were 6 people, 6 bikes, and I had the rack for it, so I was able to loan it to them, and they said it all worked out great and made the trip smooth. So
yeah, shout out to the Miltonator also. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, and then Normal MTB, check out his Instagram.
He's got some funny stuff.
He's super funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
North Star, super cool guy.
And he shreds.
And he has a giveaway.
So good.
He has a giveaway going on right now
He has
too
a
with
giveaway
SpokeX.
With SpokeX, right.
Yeah.
You can win yourself a pair of rims, custom.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they ship it over too. So go check that out. Win yourself some free rims. We do have a code with SpokeX too. It's in our link tree. You can check that out. I believe it's 10% off, right, Isaiah?
10%.
It's 10% off of anything in store. So even if you go in store, let them know and they'll give you 10% off.
If you go through our link, it'll automatically apply it to anything you put in the cart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who else?
You guys also Kapu Coffee and
Kapu Coffee. They're amazing. We met them. Where did we meet them first? Oh, with you, Mark, right?
Yeah.
No.
That was the first time we actually
read.
They're through Eva too. That's
but we met them through like at the Steve ride.
Ted's.
The cab ride.
Yeah.
Ted's. Yeah,
that was
so
the best
shout out
iced
to
coffee at the end of that hot
they-
ride, that hot day. Woo.
Yeah, their coffee's super good, and you're supporting the mountain bike community. They're super awesome. If you guys want some of their coffee, it's Kapu Coffee, and you can go ahead and head over to them. Let them know we sent you, and say what's up to them. They're super cool guys, and they're just doing a lot for the mountain bike community as well as their coffee is delicious. So it's a win-win. If you see them at an event, you can get nitro.
Cold brew.
Yeah, it's cold brew, but it's a nitro chai latte, and it's so good.
It's in the ice and it melts into the coffee, right?
Good.
It's so crazy. And then don't forget Versus Tires, since we're on the
Tires,
Tires, they're amazing. I'm running the downhill casings right now. I don't know if they're doing like a limited pre-order right now. I don't know if that's ended or not. But you can pre-order trail casings for $27.5 and $29.
I think the downhill casing for $27.5 as well.
Yeah, I have the downhill casings, and they roll so fast. I use them as trail tires. Mark, you're running the downhill casings too, right?
Yeah,
How do you like those things?
I love them. They roll really fast, and I can down the PSI on them, so I feel like I got more footprint on the ground, which is.
And I don't get any. I haven't had any colossal ring dings.
Yeah,
and I will say at Mammoth, I bent my rim, and their tire was what brought me down. We put some bacon strips in it because when I bent my rim, it stabbed into the tire. I just put some bacon in it and shredded down the rest of skids down.
Yeah, I also bent a rim at the Vail race, one of the Vail races, and my rim was like touching the bottom, like the lip was touching the actual and the tire just stuck on there.
Just held the air.
So, shout out Versus, they make some cool tires, and they're really cool looking. People ask me about them all the time.
Right, and they're local with Scotty. You can actually talk to him, which is amazing.
Yeah,
super cool guy.
Cool company, and they're doing big things.
And Hops and Spokes, we worked with them, and we're hoping to work with them in the future. They're out in Ukaipa. They're a bike brewery. All of their decor is bikes, and it's awesome. We worked with them on the 32-mile bike ride we did, and we're actually we're trying to work with them for some other things too coming up. So,
what's cool about this, we're going through these sponsors, you guys, but it's just because the Trail Dogs work with people who also give the pack discounts. So all these names that they're talking about right now, these people also support the pack. So if you're listening in and you need some help or a discount, contact the Trail Dogs, DM them, or if you go to the local company that they're talking about and let them know that the Trail Dogs sent you, you'll be able to get a discount there, and that's how they end up working with the crew and benefiting everybody. So that was the purpose of having everybody's name.
With anything, we're usually more than willing. We're more than willing to help you guys out. We help people find bikes and sell bikes and whatever. So we're just here for the community, and hopefully that just stays as we grow. So.
That's awesome. These guys are finishing it off. They're going to pump it up. As they pump it up, we wanted to say, I wanted to say thank you guys. Look at that. Look at that.
I'll lock it out.
Cold brew is delicious.
Range of motion, baby.
Well, thank you all so much for being on the show tonight. I really appreciate it. It's great to see all you guys. And thank you everybody for hanging out tonight with us. I really appreciate every single person. Anything you guys want to say in closing as we wrap it up?
Yeah, actually, we have a video coming out Saturday. Did I say Saturday or Friday?
Saturday.
Okay, cool. We have a video coming out.
One of these days.
Again, shout out SpokeX for bringing us on that trip. This is the gnarliest trail that I've ever ridden. Any of us have ever ridden. It was like just cheese grater rocks pointed up at you as you're coming down this so steep chute that you cannot break.
Is that the EWS?
Yeah.
Is that the EWS?
EWS race run, and it was just the first 30 seconds of this trail were just the most intense thing I've ever done.
Huge, like 25 or 30 foot road gap after like a rock garden.
Yeah, and honestly, the whole I hit the other side or the front case.
You heard me.
Yeah.
Just as the straight. Check out our Sam Hill video too, by the way.
One of my quotes, man. It's just.
Check out the Sam Hill Trail video.
Yeah.
Sam Hill Trail. That's what that's from. Yeah.
So we have it. It's called tomorrow. The video is called TNT or Tail Not Tail. So check that out tomorrow. Saturday.
Nice.
So check
Nice.
Friday, Junior.
Junior Saturday. The day after Junior Saturday.
Day after Junior Saturday. And reach out to the Trail Dogs if you guys want to go to the Friday Jump Jam. That is tomorrow. I believe that's the 27th as we are taping this, but tomorrow, Friday, Jump Jam at the Trail Dogs Jump Line. If you want to get some of that merch, the socks or the jerseys, if you hear they have the limited amount, and go ahead and DM them on Instagram for that. Let them know your size and that you were on the show. As far as if somebody, I think I saw somebody on the line that said they didn't have social media. I think it was Cadester because he might be a little too young. He's like 14. How can he best get some swag?
Oof. You can just text me, or is this the same Cadester that's at SpokeX? If it is, then I can get in contact.
Yeah, we can get a hold of you.
I'm pretty sure it's the same Cadester because we just read together, and he told me he started something, and I believe it's MTB Cadester.
If it's not, this is awkward, and we'll try to figure out to get a hold of you anyways.
Yeah,
we'll comment on one of your videos.
On his YouTube video. Yeah. His YouTube channel.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you again so much. I know you guys got to get back to your families and everything. And Mr. Edwin, I know you got to get off to work, man. We got to get you on the clock. So great to see you guys. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, the Trail Dogs.
Thank you.